Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a fantastic, delicious cocktail. This is a coconut tiger nut hard horchata. Now, if you've never heard of horchata before, I'm going to show you how to make it. But it's made of tiger nuts, traditionally. However, it's made of rice for people who cannot seem to find tiger nuts. So check out tigernutsusa.com. They sell the peeled nuts and unpeeled nuts, raw ones. They sell the flour as well as a smoothie mix and some great oil. But today I've made horchata, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. And today I'm going to show you how to make traditional Spanish horchata. If you've never had horchata before, you are missing out because horchata is a very delicious bevy. Now, it's a Spanish type bevy, but you can also get it down in Mexico, and you can also get it in Texas, and that's where I've tried it before. A beautiful, really authentic one. So I'm hoping that these tiger nuts are going to help me really get that authentic flavor. Raw, unpeeled, just like these. This is what tiger nuts look like if you've never seen them before. They're actually little tubers. They're not nuts at all. They kind of look like little wrinkly chickpeas, or sort of like a nasturtium node if you've ever seen those on nasturtium plants. That's kind of what their pods look like. However, they're have a nice sweetness, a very natural sweetness. It kind of tastes coconutty, it kind of tastes a little bit vanilla-y, so it's a really delicious drink. And so essentially what we're doing is we're kind of making a nut milk, a tiger nut milk, a nut-free nut milk, right? Now, tiger nuts are gluten-free, lactose, dairy-free. They are vegetarian, vegan, paleo diet friendly. So this is kind of a healthy thing, except we are going to add a little bit of sugar. Now, I'm going to use a cinnamon stick, half a cup of brown sugar. You could use any kind of sugar you like. If you want to use coconut or palm sugar, feel free to do that and grate that in. But I'm going to use probably about a half a cup of brown sugar, or you can use honey, you can use agave nectar, you know, be creative, or you can use stevia. So what I've done is I've soaked for 24 hours at room temperature these tiger nuts, and I've just covered them with about 2 inches of water. So I don't want to drain these because I actually want to use this liquid that's in here as well. We're going to get the most flavor as possible. Need a blender. We're going to blend everything up, and then we're going to strain it. So you're going to use a fine mesh strainer, a nice fine one, or you can use cheesecloth. Barring that, you can use clean nylons, leggings, or anything like that, kind of pantyhose, right? That will work, or a nut milk bag, the ones that are specifically purposed for creating healthy nut milks, okay? All right, so what I want to do is get all my tiger nuts into my blender. I have about a quart of soaking liquid from the tiger nuts. So I'm going to use about half of that right now in the blender. Cinnamon stick goes in, whole, just like that. And about a half a cup of sugar or whatever sweetener to get it to a nice sweetness. You can always add sweetness, but you can't take it away. So don't add too much, add it slowly but surely. I'm pretty sure that this is the sweetness I want. I've done this before, so in that goes. All right, so we're gonna blend this up really, really well. Let her rip. All right, it's nice and smooth and creamy. You can see the consistency. Oh, and it smells like a dream. I like this particular drink during the holidays because it has that kind of spiciness that you're getting, right? That cinnamon that you're looking for during the holidays, Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter. But the Spanish and they like to drink this in the summer over ice. So it's a really interesting bevy. So you're just gonna pour this over your sieve or into your nut milk bag or in your cheesecloth, and you're gonna see a lot of solids, okay? And that's exactly what we want. This is fine, it's good stuff. So I'm just gonna grab a spatula, and I'm just gonna push any of that extra liquid through the sieve, or squeeze the bag, or whatever you're using, okay? Squeeze all that liquid through. This is beautiful stuff. So this is what I have, some gorgeous horchata. And these are the solids, so they are pretty dry at this point. So back into the blender. We're not going to waste not, want not. Back into the blender. We're gonna extract all the flavor we possibly can out of this. Use the rest of the soaking liquid. And to this batch, I'm actually gonna add just a pinch of salt. Everything that's sweet needs just a hint of salt to kind of play off of, and that just gives a more well-rounded flavor. Right. Blend that up again till nice and smooth. Let all that stuff marinate in there with the water. All right, that's well blended. And you're gonna repeat the same thing. Okay, pour that into your strainer. Get everything out of there and let that just strain right through. So you can discard this, these solids if you like, or you can add it to a dough for cookies, for instance, or something like that, or a crust of some kind, or you could probably add it to some of your pet's foods. You know, this would be a healthy thing for a lot of your animals as well. If you still feel like there's more liquid, you might want to use your hands to squeeze. They're your best tool after all. The aroma of the cinnamon is outrageous. And this, my friends, is a horchata of champions. So let me show you how beautiful and creamy and homogeneous this is, right? It's kind of foamy and light. And let's take a quick taste test just to make sure it's the right sweetness for you and the right spice level. You can always add a little bit more ground cinnamon if you like. Oh my goodness. That is it right there. That is so unbelievably delicious. And at first try, you're gonna think, huh, in the summertime? And then you keep drinking it over ice and you're like, wow, that is fantastic. So put this in the refrigerator for a couple of hours and cool it up. If you want to have a beautiful picnic or a barbecue or a pool party or something, this is a really cool idea. Great for Cinco de Mayo even. All right, so let's put this into the refrigerator. And before you serve it, you're just gonna wanna stir it up a little bit too. All right, my horchata has been chilling in the refrigerator for at least an hour. And I'm going to serve Mom a virgin one, and I'm gonna show you a kicked up version. This is my version of a coconut tiger nut hard horchata. I'm gonna be using coconut rum, so you can use whatever kind of rum you like, or a spiced rum even, but the coconut rum has a nice, beautiful flavor that plays off the tiger nuts, because tiger nuts taste that little bit of coconut in their own right. So here we go. For this beautiful coconut and tiger nuts hard horchata, I'm going to use the coconut rum, so about 1 ounce worth for one cocktail. And that goes. And I'm just going to shake it over ice. If you wanted to do a frozen blender hard horchata, feel free to do that. That's no problem. And I'm going to use at least 3 ounces of this gorgeous horchata. Make sure you stirred it back up, and we're going to shake it up. I'll make Mom's virgin drink alongside mine, and just strain that into your glass. I'm going to serve it in a margarita glass today, or a daiquiri glass. Gorgeous, spicy and amazing and delicious. Woo! Mom's I'm going to serve right over ice. Oh, she's gonna love this. Mom's never had this before. I am going to sprinkle cinnamon on top. I'm gonna freshly grind some all over the top for that extra hit of cinnamon. I'm going to garnish with a beautiful orange slice. These are Mandora oranges. They are glorious. Orange goes nicely with cinnamon, those nice warm flavors. And I'm going to garnish with a bit of fresh mojito mint from my garden. Absolutely beautiful. So there's the alcoholic version and the virgin.
Oh, how beautiful is that, Kim?
It is kind of beautiful, isn't it?
It makes me feel like Mexico or Spain or somewhere like that.
Now wait till you taste it.
Oh, let me just dump this little bit of mint in there.
That's mojito mint from our garden. I'm gonna taste mine.
Delicious and fresh, so that mint. Oh, Kim, that's really good.
Oh, mine is ridiculous. That is so good. It might become your very favorite cocktail. This is awesome, and I like it with a little bit of the orange squeezed into it too. Woo. You like that orange with it? The mint is a nice touch. Oh, that is fresh.
I was drinking it so fast.
You have to serve cocktails with snacks. That is divine. So I think this might just become the cocktail of the summer. You're gonna love this, all right? Make sure you check out tigernutsusa.com for your hookup for tiger nuts to make your horchata. Horchata is an awesome way to make cocktails. A great base of flavor. Yum. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E, like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. You can find my channel on Roku, Cooking with Kimberly, and I'm also syndicated on Apple TV and Amazon. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us and let us know what's going on in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.